guys, so one of the projects we are doing around the place, tonight we are working on an archery backstop. We do have an indoor range over at the shop, but we can only shoot about 20-25 yards, so we want something with a little more distance. So we are setting up a backstop here. We're actually tucking it up against our tree row. We get a lot of wind out here in Nebraska, so we're trying to use every bit that we can to our advantage. So we're gonna put the bobcats to work and get after it.
Has been dry and just hot as a firecracker this year. Everything's burning up.
Your dog looks hot.
My dog's always hot. He's your dog. You want to tell people why he's your dog?
He is my dog because I did not shoot an elk on an elk hunt in Wyoming. We either shot an elk or we took a puppy.
That's a true story.
And I think that's a win-win either way.
We're gonna, basically what we did is we built this frame out of 4x4 posts, and I like to use horse mats. And horse mats are mats that you put in a horse trailer and a stall. They're just a big, thick, heavy rubber mat. You can get them at a lot of your farm and ranch stores. And it works awesome for a backstop. Yeah, arrows will go through them, but they're just a good backstop. Sometimes I'll hang two together so that when the energy hits the front one, it pushes it through to the second one, but it kicks that second one out and it usually will stop an arrow. Well, almost always will. But anyway, we're just doing one horse mat on each of these. And again, it's just to knock our arrows down. But okay, let's set these. The sun is going down.
I think it's pretty close. Close enough, anyway.
I just want to get her close. I'm going to start throwing some dirt in. All right, it's time to hang a mat. There you have it. The sun has set. We've got a bunch of these around the place that it's just kind of nice, as you can see. Those are actually metal fence post clasps on the top that just drill a hole through the horse mat, bolt them together. Some eye bolts on the top with an S-hook, and we're good to go.
And you have a backstop.
And we got a backstop. So, all right. I guess it's too late to shoot.
Yes.
But we need to start shooting because you got a mule deer hunt coming up.
Yes, a couple more months and we'll be in the field. So.
Right around the corner. So, yeah. All right, guys. No excuses. Build a bunch of them backstops and send us photos.
Well, 20 seems a lot closer than the ball than when I shoot at the target. Well, that would be nothing for tonight. We saw one owl, 2 coyotes bedded over on the ridge behind us, and then there's one bedded buck down in the bottom of the draw. I guess midway up the draw, but he's just not moving. It's crazy because last night they were moving at 3 o'clock. In fact, they were early from what we were thinking, and we couldn't get to our spot. But tonight, nothing. Like I said, there's a lot of deer south of here on the field, but it's just dead quiet, dead calm. It was in the 60s today. Supposed to be that for the next few days, and then drop down to cold, cold, cold. So that's good and bad because my cameraman just smiled. It's good because the deer won't be moving, but it's bad because the hunter can't move in the cold. So 2 more days of 60. It's a beautiful sunset tonight. I mean, like, I think every night we have had these colors. Pretty cool. Well, we just went for a good hike and worked up a good sweat is about all we did. We saw a lot of deer bedded, but we actually, the does are starting to get up and move. So we came back down here to the south end of the draw. They're coming up to the field, so we wanted to get set up here. We're actually tucked in. There's some old corrals around here and stuff, but everything's been filing by. We haven't seen the big buck that we were looking for, but he could have been tucked behind some soapweeds that we just didn't get our eyes onto. So there's still some deer bedded over to the east, and then, like I said, quite a few does and a few small bucks coming up the draw behind me. So get set up and at least be ready if he does pop up. She's right by the stealth camera. She went up and sniffed the stealth camera that we have on the fence post. They haven't jumped yet. They're standing right there still. We have tried our hardest to get these deer on the trail cameras. We have 3 different stealth cams set up along that fence where they've been jumping. And of course, they go somewhere else. And now we just set one up where there's a really good trail. And what do you know? She walks right up to it and then goes under. There's 2 bucks bedded right down here in the bottom. One just popped up. They're nice bucks, but not the one we were looking for, but they've been pretty regular. One's sleeping with his head down. All you can see is one antler, so he's got his head laying flat. Everybody's going to eat. That buck that just came up to the water tank was one of them bedded down here in the draw. He surprised us because I watched him go out to the field and then thought he just went up and over the backside, still in the field, and all of a sudden he's right here getting a drink. That tank looks a little tall for him. It is. It's definitely cooling off. It's supposed to move in tonight and get cold and snow. But lots of deer moving, but not the one. We have not seen the one that we're looking for. I don't know if he went to corn, and then bedded up close to that field instead. He's not down in the draw. I don't know. We haven't got our eyes on him at all, so Who knows? That's a really cool looking deer. He just goes up from his... He doesn't sweep out or anything, but he's got long meat beams. And he's walking away from us. We saw him. Yeah, we saw him bedded. We were hoping that maybe he would stay there and then get up and walk down the draw towards us, towards water. I don't know. We're gonna move up.
closer though. I think he's on a straight line.
On a straight line.
He's gonna go through the gate.
Yeah. That was the one we were waiting for. That's cool though. We honestly thought he was out of the draw. And he was one of them. I'm so dang cold right now. Thought he was out of the draw. And he walked right by us. That's cool though. It's good to know that he's still here. He didn't leave.